What if the very hustle you think is helping your family is the thing that's hurting them most? In my recent conversation with Brook Mosser, he admitted that he often doesn't notice when life is unraveling until it's already happening. And I think that's true for a lot of us. We're so busy providing, leading, checking boxes, that we miss the warning signs until our family is paying the price. By the time we notice the chaos, the damage is already done. Our patience is gone, our marriage feels tense, and our kids are pulling away. But here's the good news. Busyness doesn't have to derail your family. You can catch it early and make small course corrections before it spirals out of control. That's what today's episode is all about. Let's dive in. Busyness is tricky because it feels productive. It feels noble. As men, we tell ourselves, I'm doing this for my family. I'm providing. I'm leading. We say that all the time. That's how we just make ourselves feel better about being so busy, I think. And yes, work and responsibilities matter, but unchecked busyness steals what our family needs most, our presence. And Psalm 90:12 says, teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Busyness makes us forget that our days are limited, right? It fools us into thinking we can put off connection, presence, and discipleship until later. But wisdom means learning to see the costs before it's too late. So how do you know when you're heading towards trouble? Here are some early warning signs that your schedule is running your family instead of serving them. A short temper. You're snappy at your kids for small things or barking at your wife because you're stretched too thin. Constant distraction. You're physically home, but you're glued to your phone, your email, or your to-do list. Family drifting. You're missing dinners, bedtime routines, or meaningful conversations, and your family starts to feel your absence. Neglecting your spiritual life. When prayer, scripture, or worship gets squeezed out, busyness has already taken over. Physical exhaustion. You're always tired. You don't have energy for play or laughter or intimacy. The truth is, the warning signs show up in relationships before they show up on your calendar. Your kids feel it, your wife feels it, and eventually you'll feel it too. The good news is you don't have to blow up your schedule to fix this. Small adjustments can reset the tone of your home before things unravel. Name it out loud. Start with honesty. Tell your wife or your trusted friend, hey, I'm stretched too thin right now. Naming it breaks denial and opens really the door for change. Insert micro margins. Before you walk into the house, sit in your car for 5 minutes. Pray, breathe, ask God to help you leave work stress at the door and show up present for your family. Reclaim anchor points. Pick 1 or 2 non-negotiables like eating dinner together or praying with your kids at bedtime. Even if the day is crazy, these anchors remind your family, you're there. Set a tech boundary. Turn your phone off during dinner or from 6 to 8 p.m. Be fully present. Your kids won't remember your emails, but they'll remember whether you looked at them in the eye. Trade one good thing for a better thing. Say no to something, even something good, so you can say yes to your family. Skipping one meeting, an event, or hobby can open space for connection that matters so much more. These aren't complicated changes, but they are powerful when practiced consistently. Here's the bottom line. Busyness itself isn't the enemy. Unchecked busyness is. Work, service, and responsibility are good, but not if they choke out your presence at home. Catching busyness early protects what matters most. The goal isn't to do less. It's to give your best where it counts most. So here's your challenge this week. Pick one warning sign that you've seen in yourself. Choose one course correction to put into place. It might be as simple as turning your phone off at dinner or reclaiming bedtime prayers with your kids. Small adjustments now prevent big regrets later. Your family doesn't need you to do everything. They just need you present, faithful, and courageous. Subscribe to the Courageous Men podcast so you never miss an episode. Share this with a friend who needs encouragement and just the challenge to live courageously. Start by joining the Courageous Men community and let's take action. Let's be courageous.